New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off from Foxborough. Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pass play now. That's caught. Devon Achane. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Achane, a 1st down carry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd down from the gun. Complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down Dolphins.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Oh, he loses the football. And that looks like it is Patriots football. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Man, such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Second down carry for Achane. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's a pickup of 9. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Looking in the air here. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Patriots will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. We'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots finish up their opening drive. All right, partner. One drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They'll throw it here on first. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 31-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds his back. Achane. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
They motion Waddle over left.
First down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
They motion the tight end over. They are throwing it again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Patriots 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Going from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11 more yards. And the Patriots first down.
Henderson here from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw here. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Counter play. It's Henderson. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body. Keep working that body. Keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. 4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a chance. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
HN again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Pass play coming here. Lobs this deep down the middle. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the cover.
He's going to throw it. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, it's a very promising. They go play action on first down. Dump off to his fullback. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Second and 1 at their 49-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Running with Achan here out of the gun. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down. Staying on the ground here with Achan. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. The blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Takes the second down snap. And he covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
They'll throw third and long. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Patriots 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Patriot offense making their return to the field.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. Henry on the catch. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Second down now, 7 to go.
At their 49-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Now Henry, and it's out. And the Dolphins got it. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
And it's
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. WK15 with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The New England offense running out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. No luck on the look to his back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut up.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Throwing from the gun. Once complete, it's Brian outright. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Here's a throw. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 9 yards.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to throw out of the gun. He'll drop this down to Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. And put a receiver in motion left. 3rd down from the gun. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. McLeod now returning it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace. But they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Patriots, first down.
On the draw, the give to Pollard. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Escapes the defender. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Patriots first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Fires back here. It's Pollard. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
They motion to Waddle over left. They run it from the gun with Wright. Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. the play fake. He'll throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. Snap play's going to bring up third down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll air it out on third. All in left side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
They're throwing it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Motioning the tight end now. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. Shoots away from one. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. It's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They put a receiver in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Finds his fullback. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. And the Dolphins, first down. First and goal, Miami.
A give to right. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. Anticipating the pass, defense out there and dime. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins fetch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots, 14.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. The last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They give on second to Pollard. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down. 6 yards on the run as we've reached the end of our third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. I'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's complete right side.
10 more yards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
2 yards.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now run with right. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
Motion a receiver left. He gives here to the motion man. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
There's a give for right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. And the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Wright running out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offensive line, second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third down from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Daniel Wheelan doing the honors. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Going left side, Williams with it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. It's
Third and long. They're going to throw. Taken in by Bellinger. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
39 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw here on first down. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here, following the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. First and 10 now from the 46. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And bring the tight end left. Going to the ground again on first. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him as we lose yards. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All right, here we go. Second down. And off to Gordon. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Dolphins feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's keeping it again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Trying to get it on the keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.